What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be telling a story, and you're going to have to listen and suffer. Well, as the title suggested, I'm going to be telling you guys about my first ever show. I'm sick, so I'm sorry for that. My first ever show was kind of weird. Now, this was for church, so it wasn't like that. It wasn't that big of a show. It was for church, and that was me, and my two friends, Andy and Charlie. We were performing as the three wise men. And when the time came for us to come out, we all looked around, we jumped out, and the show was kind of normal until that. Before I get to the climax, I'm gonna let you guys get ready. Okay? So what happened was everybody was having a normal time, and there was a star. And if you know the story of baby Jesus, or you're a Christian, then you should know this. We saw the star, and I forgot who their name was, went to go give birth to baby Jesus, and nobody was giving any rooms. Like, there was no rooms in the farms. So I went around, and they kept on asking the kids who were playing as the farm people, please, let us in, and all that stuff. And so that kept on happening, and they were going crazy. And what happened was, when they finally got it, they gave birth to baby Jesus. And like the curtains closed, and when they reopen, baby Jesus is sitting there in the shed. You know, he's sitting there in his little cradle thingy, and everybody is there. And then it cuts to the three wise men, me and my friends. Now, they made a mistake ever allowing us to do that. We had been practicing for a while. And so when we finally got there, what had happened was it had gotten so confusing. And it had gotten so confusing. No, not confusing, that's not the word. This is unscripted, obviously. And so, you know, we go over and we do all our stuff, but when we get there, me and Andy start laughing about baby Jesus and laughing about, oh my goodness, his head is so small, oh my goodness, he's so bald. And so we start laughing and joking around, and everybody's sitting there, and I remember, oh right, we're supposed to be doing this. And this is me and Andy. Charlie's still there. He looks at me and he looks at Andy, and he gives us that look, as in, boys, I'm about to go down for the team. And so, what happens then is he yells, baby Jesus is bald! And everybody starts laughing and goes crazy. And once this happens, everybody's like, oh my goodness, ha 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 ha, oh my goodness. And then the director, the person who's in charge, gives us that side eye. And he knows that he just did probably wasn't the best. So he goes in there, and so they all are laughing, and we keep on making fun of him. And then, when everybody finally arrives and we are supposed to give them our presents, I take off my shoe and I throw it at his face, and everybody laughs, and then me and Charlie and Andy then all of us do that again. And so next thing you know, it's like sorry. Next thing you know, there's a bunch of shoes on his head. Like on his forehead, there's a bunch of shoes. And so you look up, and like everybody is laughing. Everybody. Nobody is left out. Like, when this happens, everybody goes crazy. So, after that, and once it's all settled down, me and Andy yells, "Guys, did you ever notice that the angels came down? And when they came down, they were attached to a string?" And everybody looks at him, and Charlie goes, "I told him to say that." And I go, "No, he farted and his fart said it." And everybody just looks at us. This play had gone terribly. So, we notice what we've done. So we stop and we finish off the play. And I go home, and I sit down, and I say, it was definitely worth it.